Hey, what's good, guys? It's TSG, and today we're going to be talking about the roadmap for Illuvium, what to expect, and when we can expect that. So, originally, Illuvium was expected to be coming out Q1 of 2022. So, for those who don't know what that means, Q1 means January, February, March, quarter one, essentially, of the year. It does look like we are going to be experiencing a couple of delays in the land sale, the Illuvium Zero, the private beta, and the biggest thing is the open beta. Are we still going to be able to get that in Q1 or not? So there are some changes, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. All right, so what I'm going to tell you now isn't set in stone because obviously life happens, things happen. But these are the current expectations of what we can be looking forward to. The good thing is it doesn't seem like we have to be waiting too much longer. But yeah, here we go. So the first thing that we can be looking forward to expect is the reopening of V2 staking. So that's the V2 staking for the ILV pool and for the sushi liquidity pool. So today we're just going to be talking about the roadmap. I'll go into all of the finer details in further videos. What is staking, things like that. So staking was shut down for a little bit because there was a compromise in the SILV contracts. So that has been sorted and it's currently being audited now. As I believe, we just got confirmation that the first audit is complete. And from Kieran's previous AMA with Vulcan, he's saying that end of February, early March, about 10 to 15 days is what we can be expecting before we see that again. So that's great news. So we should be getting that back online pretty soon, and everyone can resume staking and start claiming their rewards, which I'm sure people want to get on board with. The second thing that we have coming up is going to be the land sale. So as far as we know, again, based on Kieran's words, and take this all with a grain of salt, we are aiming to get into the land sale about 2 weeks after the reopening of staking V2. That is still up in the air because there are discussions about the possibility of the Illuvium Zero land sale being partly on a layer 2 and partly on a layer 1. So they're still discussing the finer details there, but roughly 2 weeks after staking V2. So if we consider staking V2 is about 15 days, about a month from here is when we're looking to expect the land sale. So with the land sale out there, what that means is the Illuvium Zero game is actually going to be active as well. It will be in an alpha. And what that means is you're able to play the game and experience the game, but none of the things that you collect are actually going to be on the blockchain just yet. That's going to be in the open beta, which we will talk down the road when to expect that. But so when the land sale happens, you'll be able to get your land, do everything like that, and everyone's going to be able to play the game, experience the game, but it just won't be on the blockchain. By the way, guys, if you're finding this informative, enjoyable, or just keen to play the game and learn more about Illuvium, please chuck me a like down below, notification, comment what you're excited about. So the third thing on the list that we're going to be looking forward to is the private beta. So the applications for the private beta are actually already online and you can apply for them. They are only going to be picking 500 people, which is insane considering that they had 100,000 applicants in the first day. So it is going to be tough to get in, but if you do have a high-end computer, that is a thing that you can do because most of us are super excited to get our hands on the game and actually just start playing it. Considering that the applications are already out there and they're already taking that all in, I think it's pretty fair to say that again with the private beta, we can look to expect that around end of February, early March, give or take, to start that process. Unfortunately, all of the players involved will be signing an NDA, so we won't get access to that gameplay. But I know that they are going to be opening up slowly to more and more players to fine-tune any bugs and things like that. So hopefully we will get a chance to play the game sooner rather than later. So as you can see on the screen, this is actually what the gameplay is going to look like. You're going to be placing your Illuvials out there and they're going to automatically battle. So the closed beta, what that actually is, it's going to be a survival mode. Think about your tower defenses, things like that, where you put your things out, wave after wave after wave, just keep coming at you until you can't handle it anymore. So that's what you're seeing on the screen right now. It's just putting it out there and it's just going wave after wave after wave. So that's going to be the private beta 1. The private beta 2 is actually going to be opening up the open world, the exploration. We're hoping to get that around end of March. So early to mid March for the private beta 1, the survival mode, and end of March for private beta 2, which is the overworld. The purpose of that, of course, is again to test out the bug, to find some bugs, test out the little things, make sure that the jetpack, the jumping, the movement is up to a standard that they're happy with. The fourth thing to expect, and this is what I'm super excited for, are the Illuvitars. The Illuvitars are essentially profile pictures, the PFPs for Illuvium. What they're going to be doing is they're going to go through small sets. Again, this being the roadmap video, I'm not going to go into too much detail. An Illuvitar video will be coming down the line. But what we can be expecting is that this should be going live around mid-March. Kieran has said that it is 90% done, to expect it maybe 2 weeks after the land sale has happened. So mid-March release for the Illuvitar seems very likely. And as you can see, the quality of these pictures are just unreal. To say that I'm excited is an understatement, because this is going to be such a way to show off, and I know that so many people are going to get way too crazy with this. The next thing that we're going to be looking forward to is the open beta for Illuvium 0. So we had the alpha when we had the land sale, and what the open beta means is that we're actually going to be able to play the game and own the assets that we're getting from it. So the skins that we get, the fuel that goes into the game, all of those things, we're going to start to own those things, and it is all going to be on the blockchain. So that's going to be the real start of this whole Illuvium universe. So people are super excited for that. Illuvium 0, as you can see on the screen, is more of a city builder. It started off as a mini game, a mobile mini game, but it's developed into something a bit more. It is still not the full Illuvium experience, but it is something to get your hands on and just get yourself into that world. For those who do like that city builder, city skyline, sim city, that kind of vibe, this is a great place for you guys to start learning about the Illuvium universe, finding out what is what, and just seeing what it's about. Okay, so now for the big one, the open beta. So originally the open beta was scheduled for Q1 2022, so that's meant to have included the auto battler plus the overworld. That doesn't seem likely, but there is a discussion right now for the private beta, which is the survival mode, that's slated to come out end of March, to be released as the open beta for everyone else. So they still technically hit that Q1 release date. There is discussions about it, whether it's a good idea, whether it's a bad idea. My personal 2 cents is that it's a great idea. Just in regards of what it can do for the community and the marketing, we need to consider that the closed beta is going to be under NDA. So what that means is that we as the public won't get access to see what's going on in that gameplay. So it is tough for us. What I'm thinking is if they do go out and make that the open beta, the introduction to the open beta, and build on that, what that does is incredible. It gives us the community a chance to play, practice, learn, get used to the characters, the Illuvials, learn more about them, start getting attached to them. Honestly, I can't see any negative from that. I might be biased. If you can see a negative, please let me know, because I do want to stay objective. But as far as I can see, there's only good things and positive things with that. In regards to the marketing, I think that's going to be awesome for the marketing aspect as well. Once you consider that, you hit that Q1 release date, that's going to do a lot more for your reputation, especially in the crypto space where people do have that mistrust. So if you are able to put out that open beta, considering that this is going to be the first AAA game, if they put it out there compared to everything else that's out there, it's mind-blowing. So the fact that they have a working product that's already out there, plus the fact that us as communities are able to play it, and I guarantee that once we get into that open beta, that NDA is not going to be a problem, which means a lot of influencers, including myself, a lot of people that just want to play, gamers, whatnot, we're going to be streaming it. We're going to be putting it out there. So having all of us put it out there like that, that's essentially having all of us work and do the marketing for them, and they're not essentially paying us. Like, our payment is we get to enjoy the game. So like I say, I think if they do decide on that, I think that's a win-win for both the marketing and us as a community. So I really, really do hope that they do get that on, get that out there, end of March, so we do have something to play. All right, guys. So that's what I've got for you today. I really hope that you guys got something or are more aware of what's going on. I would love to know what you guys are most excited for in the roadmap. So shoot me a message, DM, Twitter, any of those things. I'm on Discord. Just at me. And yeah, man, I'm always happy to talk about Illuvium and see what you guys are thinking and get that feedback from you guys as well. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you all. If you liked the video, you enjoyed yourself, like, subscribe, notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.